बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं हूं डॉक्टर सानिया चौधरी और आप देख रहे हैं यूट्यूब चैनल। नाज़रीन, आज हम ईमान नज़ीर के साथ अपना नेक्स्ट इंटरव्यू कर रहे हैं इन द सीरीज़ जो हमने रिसेंटली स्टार्ट की है टू असिस्ट स्टूडेंट्स हु आर गोइंग अब्रॉड टू स्टडी। और इसमें हमें फ़र्स्ट हैंड इंफॉर्मेशन बहुत ज़रूरी मिल रही है। और इस इंफॉर्मेशन ये वो है जो आपको जाके फेस करनी पड़ती हैं चीज़ें, लेकिन अगर आपको इन चीज़ों के बारे में पहले से इल्म हो तो आपके लिए वहाँ पर इन सब चीज़ों को हैंडल करना और ये मामला देखना रिलेटिवली आसान हो जाता है, इजी हो जाता है, और आप इन चीज़ों के लिए मेंटली प्रिपेयर्ड होते हैं। और ये डेफिनेटली दे आर वेरी हेल्पफुल इफ़ यू नो फर्स्ट हैंड और बिफोर हैंड के व्हाट टू एक्सपेक्ट और क्या होना है। तो आए नेक्स्ट इंटरव्यू ईमान के साथ हम स्टार्ट करते हैं। आज हम कवर कर रहे हैं द फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ कॉलेज आफ्टर रीचिंग यूएस। यूएस और फॉर दैट मैटर एनी अदर कंट्री जहाँ पर आपका एडमिशन हुआ है, क्योंकि कॉन्टेक्स्ट जो सारी चीज़ों का होता है वो मोर और लेस सेम होता है। अपार्ट फ्रॉम द इमिग्रेशन इन यूएस, वो ज़रा ज़्यादा इंटेंस किस्म का एक एक्सपीरियंस होता है। तो इसमें हम ईमान से पूछते हैं कि जब यूनिवर्सिटी स्टार्ट होती है और आप वहाँ पहुँच जाते हैं तो जो इंडक्शन वीक जिसको कहा जाता है, या जो फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ यूनिवर्सिटी या कॉलेज है, वो उसमें क्या एक्सपेक्ट करना चाहिए। और रिक्वेस्ट है कि वीडियोस एंड तक देखिए, बिकॉज पिछले वीडियो में भी कुछ बहुत अच्छी और यूजफुल किस्म की इंफॉर्मेशन सामने आई जो इवन मैंने भी इससे पहले कभी नहीं सुना। फॉर एग्जांपल के इमिग्रेशन एट यूएस वो लोगों के फ़ोन भी चेक करती हैं, और अगर उसमें आपके कोई इस तरह की इंफॉर्मेशन हो जो ऑब्जेक्शनेबल हो सके तो वो ऐसे भी इंसिडेंसेस हुए हैं जहां उन्होंने स्टूडेंट्स के जो सेकेंड ईयर में जा रहे थे, दे वर रिटर्निंग फॉर द सेकेंड ईयर सेमेस्टर्स, उनके वीज़ा भी कैंसिल कर दिए हैं और उनको बहुत परेशानी उठानी पड़ी है। तो लेट्स गेट टू ईमान। और ये आपसे पहले ही आई वुड लाइक टू मेंशन कि ये इंटरव्यूज जो है हमारे ईमान के साथ ये इंग्लिश में है। अस्सलाम वालेकुम ईमान, हाउ आर यू? थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर बीइंग हियर विद अस फॉर द नेक्स्ट इंटरव्यू. We'll switch right away to the next topic. Tell us something about induction week, what to expect.
So normally for most universities, and I think this is pretty general for almost every university, before your classes begin, you'll have like your first week of like orientation, and I think it also depends kind of on the culture of the school, in the sense that how big the school is and how many students you have and everything. So for me, it was like we were already like pre-divided into like groups for our orientation week, and then that entire week was focused on like helping you get to know other people there that are also like freshmen,
Okay.
and like touring the campus and everything. So I think that's definitely it was a very fun experience, and I feel like that's also the time where everyone is really scared and really overwhelmed.
Oh, yes.
So I think that everyone you are there with is going to be feeling exactly the same way you are feeling. So I think it's so important that you like put yourself out there from the start, because that's kind of when you're going to get to know people, and you're also going to start feeling a little bit more comfortable in that environment.
Okay. And what exactly happens when you go, like you mentioned in the last video, that there are certain number of days when certain students are invited to join in. So when you go, do you go to that reception area or to the place that they have already marked for you and informed you about? And what happens after that?
Yeah, so if, for example, you're moving into your dorms in your first year, probably they will tell you the location of where you have to first come before you even, because you will not be able to enter the building if you don't have like certain like your like student ID card or your keys or something.
Okay.
So you will be notified of where you're supposed to go.
Okay, so even before you meet the reception or the people who are receiving you into the university and guiding you.
Usually it's very like interconnected. So for me, it was like across the street.
Okay.
From where my building was.
Okay, but you have to be careful that you have those things before you reach that place. Okay.
So you would want to go like you will obviously, there will be someone who's going to help you to like check in a way.
Okay.
And they will like probably ask you for like some student information, like your student ID number or something, and they will help you check in, give you everything that you need, and direct you on where you need to go and what you're supposed to do after that. And they like so like for like the orientation week, that's the kind of the whole purpose, like to help you adjust it. So for me, like the first day of that orientation week was, first you're moving in, you're meeting your roommates, and then there was like this scheduled event where everyone comes in, like who's there for the orientation, and they help like so you're first, you're gonna move in, you're gonna meet your roommates, and then like there was this designated event that you need to be at this location at this time, and that's probably where a lot of the people who are there as freshmen for the orientation are gonna be there. And then they're gonna kind of guide you on what you're supposed to do after that, and what other things you need, what other information you need, and kind of just help you adjusting and settling into the actual campus and what you're supposed to do.
Okay, so in that first week, you sort of settle in. Where do you get the books? Do they give you that? What happens with the library sort of thing? How do you come to know where your learning resource center is? And about the different clubs and extracurricular activities and options that are available at the university side, the campus side. Tell us something about that.
Okay, so I think that especially like in so many universities in the United States, because they will have so many different resources for you, which are like, even for like whether it's like tutoring or how to like go about certain things, or even like help for like your resume, or for like career help or internship help, or anything honestly, or even for students with disabilities and everything. And I think for me it took a very long time for me to actually figure out exactly what resources they were, because I did not know, and I feel like that goes for so many students who don't even know what things they have access to. So I think like in your first week, especially because you will have a lot of time in that sense to just explore and just figure out like what is like the campus and what do you have access to. So I think I would start off from kind of paying attention to the information they tell you during orientation, because not a lot of people do.
To take orientation and induction seriously. I
Yeah,
think that's
because things
the message that we get.
because things that they will tell you there in the moment, it might not be as important to you, but then eventually you're gonna wish like, oh, I wish I knew I had access to this before. Like it would have helped me so much.
Okay. So thank you so much, Iman, for this valuable information that we have got from you today. I think we'll take on the first week of the campus to the next vlog, because we're getting some messages that they're getting very lengthy, so we need to manage time a bit here. So thank you very much, viewers, for being with us today. I hope the information that we have shared with you will be of great help, especially to all those students and even people who are generally flying to overseas for holidays, for work, for whatever reason. There are basic things like documentation, have it up to date, be prepared for what to expect, logistics, taxis, buses, where to go, where to eat. These are basic things which are always an issue, especially when you're going to a new place. So thank you very much for being with us, and we'll have some more very valuable information for you very soon. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.